I know you mentioned in a little side conversation earlier after you'd done your press conference, a bunch of reporters had gathered around. You mentioned this got the ball rolling. I guess Turnkey had brought up the opportunity, and you had said, like, hey, if there's opportunities I might be interested in. Had college commissioner been a specific idea in your mind before, or was it just kind of under an umbrella of ideas that you would have liked to have explored?
As I mentioned earlier, I always had a progression ladder that I kind of visualized for my career and the different steps that I would take to ultimately get to where I want to go. And being an AD was something I have referenced many times throughout my career, not knowing when or where. So when the opportunity came about by Turnkey to say, hey, Brett, it's not an AD role, it's a commissioner role, and they outlined it, it piqued my interest. And then after the first engagement with the search committee, I felt very comfortable. But at that point in time, I wasn't sure that whether they were going to pivot away from the traditional and look at something maybe a little different. Obviously, my candidacy was, quite a bit different than maybe others. But as I learned more about them and where they wanted to take this thing, I realized that they were looking for a new, fresh approach. And, that's certainly something that I'm going to bring to the role. And I do think many of my skills are transferable based on where I've been. And I'm just excited to be part of it and to see what I can do.
There was a quote from you, and I've read up on you, because I got to honestly tell you, when I saw your name pop up, I had to start going, like how many people had to go to Google. And that's with all due respect.
Yeah, of course.
What you've done business-wise, sure, with Rock Nation and other things, NASCAR, that came up immediately. Make dreams come true is something that you've said is important to you.
Yes.
Is that something that goes full center even with the Big 12 Conference?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I dream big. I dare to fail. We're going to dream big here for sure. Why not? I think we should be as aspirational as we want to be as far as where we want to go. And wherever I've been, I've always been in a position where I was a bit of a dreamer. A lot of people said we wouldn't get to Brooklyn from New Jersey. We wouldn't build Barclays Center. We were able to get it done. A lot of people said we couldn't contemporize and take NASCAR out of its kind of original roots and nationalize, the sport and bring it to new and emerging markets. We were able to do that. So when I think about this opportunity, yeah, we're going to dream big. We're going to do things differently. We're going to try to be bold but humble at the same time. We'll be aggressive, thoughtful, innovative, creative. I'm excited.
Would you have taken this